people. In the long glow, it is 6 in the morning. We stopped at like 8-ish. So 10 hours into sleep, we gotta get up and go. It's not the best feeling in the world, but it got to be done. It got to be done. Hit the mountain, baby.
You're hit the mountain.
Look at all y'all still sleeping in them trucks. Still sleep.
We see y'all. They probably go like, oh my God, TV rolled up.
Yeah, still sleep. I'm learning all the places these dudes allowed to park at next time I come through here. I mean, none of these fools in the right park space.
You can almost like tell by the truck who don't be hearing. Like,
Yeah.
Peterbilt's don't be hearing.
At all.
They just, I'm going to snuggle up.
And I'm still going to sleep right here.
Yeah, because they're like the most ostentatious ones. So it's like, you know we see you, right?
Yeah.
I hope you do.
You have chrome all over it,
Yeah,
so I
like,
can see you. And they're more like, well, I have an argument on how I should be able to park here. Because you don't have any parking. Jack off.
PC cameras, man. They just, we're here. Like,
I'm going to die like this, and I've accepted it. What are you going to do about it?
Freightliner.
Oh, there you go.
Look at it. It just never fails. Freightliner is just always like, they're like the good kids too. They're just always trying to do the right thing.
Yeah, well, I don't think this is regulation.
You know, if they do it, they're like, oh my God, should I?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. Volvo's a little out there too. Volvo part where you want to listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
I'm luxury, baby.
I'm the Florida
Yeah.
student.
I didn't know I was supposed to be here. I could not read the
I
sign.
cannot read the sign.
But, you know, I'm here already, so I think little bits we forget about it,
And
right?
then, you know, you close your eyes, poof, I'm gone.
I'm gone.
You know,
You good. You make money, babushka. Come on, but their favorite line is buddy. Buddy.
Buddy.
Come on. Can you give me breaks, buddy? Come on.
You're busting. Come on, don't do that.
Don't bust balls. Come on, buddy.
You see what I mean? I try to make a living like you.
There's nowhere to park. I mean, what do you want me to do?
Why would they have an outburst?
Yes,
like
there's nowhere to park. You do this all the time. Every time I come here, you give me
And
problems.
they're like, I'm sorry. I'm frustrated.
Frustrated?
My wife has a baby. And
What do you want me to do? I'm
I
working
got
70 hours a weekend. What do you want me to do? I can't move. I have no more hours, buddy. Legally, I cannot move the truck. Can't move it. Sorry. Can't be done. Screw you.
We are so sorry that anyone that might be offended, but let me tell you something. Y'all mamas, I don't know. It just seems to be a thing. Like, I don't know. It's just
It's like they feel it's better than the American brand truck.
yeah, so it's like, and we know like how American and foreign cars get down. We got it. That's funny, but yeah, I mean the one that always sticks out, that being the most odd parking
It's a
spot.
square front Peterbilt.
It's a square.
He's the guy that's like, I wish you would come up to me and tell me I can move. No good way, no parking on this whole 77.
And you know what's funny? You can tell who drives a Peterbilt because not also they have those coffee canisters, like those old thermos cups.
Yeah.
And they have a walk like, if you don't get off my way.
Listen, don't.
You can tell by the way I walk my
They know everything about trucking. Well, I'll tell you one thing, when you get shift 3, shift right.
I know, it's like double dutch with them. If you get in a talking about trucking,
It's over.
It's over. I think you had to pull me away from one guy.
When an old head sit back and cross the leg, oh, you're going to be there for a minute.
It's story time. Let me tell you that one time.
You don't buy a square front Peterbilt without just saying, I'm a super trucker.
Yeah.
Like, if I was to go get one now, I would get a super trucker jacket. I would accept it. I'm a super trucker, like, officially.
An official members only jacket.
That is the thing, the creme de la creme. You can't call yourself a super trucker without a square front Peterbilt or a square front. It has to be a square front.
All right, so how do you feel about the international?
No, I mean, it depends. It depends because international do got some bad stuff like the Eagles and all that stuff.
Yeah. I just need a little sippy sip.
Do you need the first sip? I ain't even got my sip yet. he'll take every best part of what you eat and drink it.
That's what love is for.
Is it though? Is it though?
Don't you my line, help my line. No,
No, it's not your line, bro. That is an international hood name, word.
But is though? Or I like to do this. Is it me? Or is it a conspiracy? My brother. Like, I love that.
Think about it.
Think about it. Yo.
Hold up this mountain.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
It looks
know
so
if it's gonna get
gloomy.
right.
Woo. We're on our way to Hobsnob.
Hagen.
Hagen.
Hey, it's one thing I do like about this company. I am not going where everybody's going. It's like I'm a specialist. I do different things.
You're an inclement weather specialist.
Right.
I love it.
I'm just going down to Cincinnati, go to distribution center. No, I got places to be. Big stuff going on.
Got big stuff going on. Big stuff going on. I, my friend, is the decider.
The decider. Call your mother, tell you killed her.
Yeah, them beats, man, they don't. I always, when I see them,
Crazy.
I know, right? I swear to God, the Harry Potter theme song just came on when I was doing this mountain. Oh, man. If I see those, like, pretty eagles, I mean, no, those pretty owls, why am I up there? Personally, out of all the days to drive, I particularly like the rain. I don't know why, but when it's a rainy day, not a heavy torrential rain, of course, but just a steady rainy day, I like it. I don't know why. I get some of my best driving in.
It make me sleepy.
I don't know, it soothes me. You know, I'm at a steady pace.
Right.
You know, you can't really go but so fast.
Yeah, I be at like 58 miles an hour.
Yeah, right? Like, it's just, I don't know, I put on some good tunes, I put on some, like, Isaac Brothers and just, oh, and oh, singing on red,
No.
summer breeze makes me feel fine. Like, I just be grooving, yo. I got on my sleds, my Stars Wars t-shirt, and I'll have the biggest bag of snacks. I don't know, it just reminds me of like a Saturday morning, you
It makes me
know.
just want to watch TV and not do nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I legit don't want to do anything. But I mean, what I'll do is, rainy day, I'll find like very good podcasts.
Yeah, right?
And I'll
It's
sit
just
back and listen to something deep. On the multiverse or something stupid.
I am so sorry, but loves, these burritos y'all making.
Are increasingly bad.
Like,
Probably got y'all on the burritos.
oh my goodness, bro. It don't have to be this bad, bro. I mean, talk about we don't care.
At all.
Like, why it got to be like that, yo? Oh, man, it's just like, oh. That was, wow.
That was bad.
It was really bad. It was really bad. Like, I can't even describe how bad that was. Just, you know,
passing out, falling asleep on shift.
Don't think we don't know that y'all be putting on the bypass the way station so y'all can eat lunch. Don't do that. Like,
Right. Or y'all just feel like, I don't feel like taking truck
I don't
today.
like going to truck today, so bypass everyone. YOLO.
Right. Y'all be there talking about absolutely nothing. Well, I decided to put 3-plank wood on my porch this weekend.
And then y'all see a mile away, it's about 15 trucks about to go. Oh, no, put it in the
bypass. Oh my
bypass.
God. Freaking freezing outside. It's cold out there, man.
Hit the bypass. Or here's the one, come on in, but you gotta come into the station because they don't want to come outside.
They don't want to come inside.
Come in.
They in there cozy.
Yeah, like, you know what? I'm done. Like,
Doing their nails and stuff, chilling.
Chilling, yo.
It's cold outside. I wouldn't know. You're good to go. Get on out of here. Jesus Christ.
You knew I was good to go when I passed the scale.
You knew it. You knew I ain't had nothing on my trailer, baby.
Y'all,
Bothering me.
let me tell you something, y'all evil. DMV people, DOT people.
The worst.
The worst.
Number one bullshit guy. Number one.
It's horrible. The stuff y'all do, I hate y'all. I think it's like the one that's in like going to a Sheridan, Wyoming. Coming to Wyoming.
Yeah.
Everyone gotta come in, and then you got there to say, you gotta come in. If you need a permit, cool, but if not, you can go. But you'll switch the lights. So once a person go by, they don't see that. They don't see that part. They be like, just come inside. And then remember we went past it and it switched. It was like, whoa, what did it say? He was like, oh no.
Yeah, I had to call on the TV.
Yes, I was like,
They gave me an attitude. Which light did it say you was?
I don't know, y'all playing flip plan. Y'all flip plan
And
back there.
Sheridan is leading into Montana. So you
Yeah.
have to be all the way through Wyoming to get to it. It is the worst weather you possibly can run into. The hills, the dead hills after it, it allows wind, so it's nothing but whiteouts. Snow coming from every direction.
That's nuts, man.
It was like Forrest Gump. It said like snow, water came up from the ground. Snow coming from every direction. And then they make you walk in that to go inside of there.
Yeah.
Even though I be thinking it's snowing so bad, I can blow this drain. Nobody gonna follow me.
They be like, all right, have a good day. It's like, what?
In other words, you have no reason to have this job. They can literally put this paperwork and a scan code on the truck and we can drive by on the highway and do exactly what you just did.
Bingo. They can take the easy pass. Y'all can take it this truck.
Yes.
Like the same way as if a cop is running your plates. They should be able to scan your plate and make sure everything is good.
And they do. I mean, if you...
True, yeah.
They do scan
Especially
that stuff.
The border patrol.
Right.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
scanning your stuff.
Infrared, imagery, all that. They know exactly what's going on.
They're scanning your stuff, but it's like I said, they dig into more because you got a cop doing it. He can find problems with the truck, or he can find drugs. It's just they get more if someone's there digging. But my thing is, when you think about it, bro, we're like law-abiding citizens, man.
Yeah.
We're truckers, bro.
Yeah. Like 9 times out of 10, there's nothing wrong.
Right.
Like, that's the truth about it. Like, they don't give us enough credit. 9 times out of 10, there's nothing absolutely wrong. You pulling over a trucker, I mean, he would have to be doing something egregious for you to say, oh, so I gotta pull him over. Like, but for the most part, truckers are not trying to lose their CDL. Now, I do know some do, and I know we've heard cases and stuff. But
And that stuff is from the 80s and 70s.
yeah, it's like, come on.
Nobody's doing that crap. But when a computer don't let you get away with half of it.
Yeah, I know. What is it? The Detroit Assurance Package. That was the one thing I hear about CRE with the truck. If you hit that line so many times, they will pull you up for safety. Are you okay?
Yeah.
And like, yeah, why? It was like, well, the buzzer kept going on. I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it went on like 6 times. Like, we know we made that sound annoying, so are you enjoying that sound? Like, they were asking me those questions, like, and I was like, dude, I've only been driving for 2 months. Like, I know, but like, I'm like, it's a lot harder than you think. Like, it wasn't as easy.
Yeah, Kelly, who never leaves freaking Utah. You talking to me? I am a freaking elite level warrior out here. You just stay in the base, chilling.
Because one thing, that package was that sensor was so sophisticated. Let's just say they redid the lines.
Right.
If there was even the faintness of that
it'll
line,
go off.
it will go off.
Construction is the worst.
Oh,
That's why
God.
Prime has a button for you to cut it off.
Yeah, we didn't have that.
If you're in construction, cut it off so you don't have to hear it.
Man, I freaking wish that it would be like if this was repainted, if it was moved back, if the construction was moving lanes. Oh my God! And if it went off like 6 times, like I just know they're gonna go off, and they were trying to like bang me for like, hey, you got a violation.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you're dealing with like rookie companies too.
Yeah.
So they know they're dealing with people who are, they're not really, good, new. They're new.
But that's why I said I really believe in my heart. And I could be wrong. I believe when you experience the worst, you can do your best.
Oh,
so
yeah.
going through CR England, I did a year with CR England. And let me tell you something. I feel like that was the best thing I could have did moving forward. Because now I can see BS coming a mile away. Like I can just see it coming a mile away. I'm way more conscious of it. I know when a DM is just trying to be cool with me.
Yeah.
Like I know he's pulling a fast one. I know when I can also tell when a DM don't know what he's talking about. Oh, those are the best ones. Oh, you don't know. Oh, you're new.
Well, I mean, you should be able to park. It's New York. Well, if you did your trip plan, I don't care what trip you planned. It is New York.
Like that's when you know. Oh, you're new.
Oh yeah,
You're new.
I will ask them the most. And don't ask this question, guys, because it ain't gonna do it because piss them off. Have you ever drove a semi truck to New York? I've never drove a semi truck at all. Exactly.
Those are for lease out. That's a lease
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Don't do that because you ain't gonna get no check.
Yeah.
For a couple of weeks after. I'm letting you know now. But I would do stuff like that, and then the way I would do it is I would pick, man, David? I had 2 different people at Prime.
Yeah, it was no, it wasn't David. It was like Dylan.
No. Dylan is when I was with RST.
Oh yeah.
When I was at Prime, I had another dude. Me and Lo had a dude. I think his name was Dave or something like that. I probably shouldn't put his name out there anyway.
Dylan, you know what I liked about Dylan? I experienced Dylan, guys, when I was teaming with TV, first round. And we were at RST, and Dylan came back on the account, which was weird, right? Because it was like, oh, snaps, like I'm thinking to myself, this is going to be liquid gold, like comedy, because I remember all the videos where you hated Dylan. Like, it was just like, Dylan was like the worst thing.
My problem with Dylan was, I hope he sees it, because I want to send this to Chris at RST. My problem with Dylan was 90% of the time, cool guy.
Yeah.
90% of the time. But sometimes I felt like Dylan felt I wanted special treatment.
Yeah.
And he would like put the screws to me to try to prove he's not gonna give me special treatment. And it would backfire because now no one's getting a love bit.
Yeah, no, I
am the type of person where I will screw you over and I know you're gonna screw me up for 2 weeks, then I'll take off 2 weeks. Like you're not gonna get that off on me. I don't care. I know what you're doing. You're doing it because I'm supposedly popular, and you're just trying to give me the opposite of what I'm asking.
I mean, it was okay. So like, I was the one really talking to Dylan, especially when we were teaming. And again, cool guy. Like his demeanor is very cool. He never really raises his voice. Like pretty monotone. But I'll never forget. I will never forget 2 incidents. One was, you had to talk with him. You're like, listen, I'm looking for this amount as far as walk away. If everything is said and done, this is how much it would take as far as the truck to profit for me to walk away with this much. Every time, he would say, okay, and just do the opposite. So one day, y'all had like a real, like, sit-down hard on. And he said, and I quote, I give you my word, the next load, everything is going to be easy, right? And then the next load, it was completely the opposite one. That's when I knew, okay, Dylan's...
He's an asshole.
Yeah, so, but then the second time, if you remember, I was on my shift, I'm driving my shift, he calls, and he calls me, and he says, hey Dara, listen, I have this load, it's like a favor. That's not the way he said it. He was like, it's like a quick favor, just a quick running gun. I told him no. That was nuts.
What was that about, dude? Did he just lose the line? He did that on purpose, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, there's no way you didn't do that on purpose.
And see, those be the one on the side of the road.
Those be the ones on the side of the road. You did that on purpose. You slid over to make some type of a stupid point.
It rained. You want to prove a point in rain.
In rain. We're going 55 miles an hour, bro. What are we supposed to be doing? And you're on camera, homeboy. Don't worry about it. You'll be getting a call about it.
Yeah, that's my one thing about truckers is they have this facade as if because you have the CDL, you are supposed to intimidate people on this road. Absolutely not. If anything, you're the most dangerous. You're like a trained assassin on the road. You have the ability because you have what you call no fear. You have no regard. So people like that who is employed and able to manipulate and drive that big rig, you should be off the road. Because that means if you do that to another trucker, what you gonna do to a four-wheeler?
Yeah. And my thing is, why did you do it? I'm going 55 miles an hour in not it's twilight, it's raining, it's slippery.
Yeah. You do that too.
Who is this? Oh, that's the safety patrol, right? Oh, that's not a police officer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the sad part about it. At the end of the day, why are you intimidating anybody on the road? You should not be doing none of that. I mean, he literally, my thing is you swung your trailer around there. What if your trailer starts jackknife?
Right.
Then what? And then we'll have a news expose saying, oh my God, he lost control. No, he was being stupid.
Yeah, he did that on purpose. He did that to me on purpose, trying to say I'm going too slow. And then I'm looking at you. You're still there. You're not that far ahead of me. I'm going 55 miles an hour.
Because if you notice, he fishtailed in front of you, got back in his lane, and then appropriately.
Yeah, and then appropriately switched lanes.
Man.
Went back to trading.
Like, yeah, like that's not cool. That is not cool. There's a couple people I've seen do that. I've seen a couple people do that. And I'm like this, you should be off the road. Period. First of all, if you're doing that, you should be off the road. Period. No, it's just that they like I remember that guy that like blowed his horn at me. He had a bomb on his thing. And he literally I'm talking about guys, I'm in the middle of downtown Colorado. And he blew his horn and it was like, yo, you're in my way. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm in your way.
Yeah, like you shouldn't be going that fast.
You shouldn't be going that fast.
You're driving through a major city with a freaking gas tanker. You're obviously empty because you're moving so fast. And everybody knows in the gas situation, an empty tanker is more dangerous than a full one because fumes explode and full catches on fire. So you're driving with an exploding bomb and you're flying through traffic.
Mind you, I'm going 5 miles under the speed limit. Meaning that speed limit ain't for you, buddy. That's for them. You supposed to be going just as slow as me. You supposed to be stoned in the street.
Yes.
That's what I remember. And I'm talking about he literally got on the CB. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. You on my road. I'm like, your road?
What?
Your road? And I said, that is the problem. The problem is, why would you be doing that in the first place? This is not your road. That's what I said about the coffee stuff. I said, they sit in front of that coffee thing like they're home. Like, I'm home. And I'm going to take my time and stare off into space and think about my life and why my wife doesn't love me anymore in front of like, dude, you're at a public place.
There's anybody behind the wheel anymore, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. Copy that.
Yeah. That's a nice ride you got there.
Yeah, I was just telling him, check out this damn flat top. Looks nice. He knew exactly who it was.
Anyway, back to the Dylan story. So Dylan calls me. He says, hey, can you do a quick favor? I said, no. I said, because this is Sean's truck. I'm just a co-driver. I'm the second seat. So I said, I can't accept no loads on his behalf. You gotta wait till he gets up because, you know, I just do paperwork, you know what I mean? I cook him a little food, you know what I'm saying? Dress a little cute and stuff, but I just do the miles. We'll do, you know, what it takes for the truck to gross. So he said, okay. Hung up and made you accept it. I didn't know that you could accept it on his end. So he accepted and stuff. And so you get up, you was like, what's up? You know what I mean? I'm just driving whatever, you looking through the car or whatever. And he was like, what is this load that we're on? I said, I don't even talk about it. I was like, what are you talking about? You showed me the load. I said, I told Dylan you can't do that. Like, I'm not accepting the load. You called Dylan. Dylan said, well, I mean, you know, y'all together, so I figured if I called and talked to her, she could accept the load. He was like, oh, Dylan.
Dylan,
don't do that. Yo, mind you, we were going through everyone saying, we don't validate y'all relationship. So they're like, don't do that. Don't do that. People in the streets don't think, I mean, we belong together, so don't do that. It was so funny. He was like, Dylan, don't.
It is always something he know I would take.
Yeah.
All right, well, just take this into Newark, New Jersey. It'll be all right.
No, Dylan, sit down, because we're going to have a talk.
Yes, my problem is, if you're going to run me like a company person, I'm just going to be company. Here, I don't fight them on where this nut's going. I haven't denied a load yet. Because I'm a company driver, man. Give it to me, I'll take care of it. Now, I will tell you what the problems are going to be with it.
Yeah.
You give me this tight load, I got to run through 3 mountain passes. I got to run through Dakotas, Idaho, and Washington. So I know you don't expect to be here on time.
Yeah.
And once you say, oh no, get there fast as you can, all right, we're all in agreement. But when I'm leasing, y'all, bro, I'm paying all these bills on this truck. I'm not going somewhere I don't want to go. I don't care who it hurts.
Yeah.
I ain't going. If I tell you to send me west, send me west.
Yeah, he did.
And he will send you east just because you said west. So what I started doing was deadheading 1,000 miles west.
No, that's what you'll do. You would literally say, okay, if I want to go east, and I know you're going to send me west, then I was having to go west, and then he'll send you east. So you go like, all right, I want to go to Virginia.
Albuquerque.
Yeah, you're like Albuquerque. But then he'll send you to North Carolina. You're like, yes.
Yeah, but he did that after I done deadheaded it on him. And like I said, some of these stories don't go to him. It goes to the dude at regular prime.
Yeah.
And I was just deadhead. I was just deadhead 1,000 miles. And I'm like, eventually you'll find something going this direction.
Yeah, but I will agree with you. Dylan wanted it to be clear. I know who you are.
Right.
And I won't give you...
You don't have any power.
Yeah, you have no power.
And that's a lie, because I'm driving. So I have all the power.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who I am. I'm driving.
Right.
And you're reliant...
On me.
Because, I mean, why else would you be calling me this much? I mean, baby mama's calling us. Like,
yes.
It's like, you're calling me this much because you know you're trying to meet your quota. That's why I never understood the driver-manager dynamic, because it's like, you get more flies with honey. And people will say, well, no, you can't. Don't. You have to. It's like, dude, this is not stock market advice. It's like, it's not that deep. You could talk nice to a trucker and they'll what's it called, because that's really what they like. They like to be petted. It's like, pet them, treat them nice, and you're good. But yeah, I just find it funny with Dylan. Dylan was like, he would never break character, It was just like he was always giving this impression like, oh no, everything is good.
Just follow what he's doing. I'm just not that type of person. If I see what you're doing, then I'm gonna ruin everything. And you can't fire me in that situation.
Yeah, no, it was fun.
So I'm gonna keep messing with you. With people who do stuff like that, they did that at Wilson Logistics too, which is an incredibly racist company. Anybody who's ever go there, I'm not even gonna say the company is racist. The people working there are super racist, dude. Super racist. I was running into people. Well, I'm not gonna give you. They would come out and say it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give you special. Here, we treat everybody the same. Why do you keep telling me that?
Yeah, it was that lady.
Yeah, it was the DM.
Yeah, it was a DM lady. I mean, I literally overheard her say, like, several times, like, listen, like, I'm not going to treat you special. And we're like, oh, first of all, how are you treating me special when I'm in the muck? I'm driving in the mountain. What special treatment am I getting? You're sending me places that are not ideal. You're sending me places that are not cool. You're not really giving me the loads that I want. I mean, what more stank are you gonna put on this? Like, right. I don't understand where this special treatment comes. Special treatment is I ain't driving.
And the one time when the VP of safety just spazzed on me.
Yeah, that was nuts, yo.
And it was like, I'm here to look around and so and so and so. Who does your marketing? I'm a YouTuber. Oh, you're threatening me. Like, what? How is that a threat?
Yeah, that was nuts.
If you're gonna threaten me, what am I threatening you with? I said, dude, turn around and walk away. He was like, I'm the V. I said, look, bro, your best bet for health is to turn around and walk away.
Yeah.
And I kept talking over him. I said, go. Walk away. And that told me right there with Wilson Logistics that's at the top of the company.
Yeah.
Treating people like that. And my only reason for you could be treating everybody like that, but I can only go from my understanding. My only reason you treating people like that, I don't know no other reason.
Yeah.
You must just don't like me because we don't know each other. The only thing we have is face-to-face value. And you looked at me and you said, all right, I don't like this guy for no freaking reason.
Well, the norm thing, the thing to do now is to say words that are very abrasive as a way to stop what's about to happen. But what people don't understand is certain words hold weight more than others. So when you're saying you're threatening me, if a cop or a security guard or someone walking by, those are what you call help me words.
Yeah.
He needs help. So that's what I'm saying.
I'm threatening you.
Yeah, there's certain words. That's why I told that chick. You cannot say certain words, or I put it this way, as long as I have breath in my body, you will not attach certain words because you dreamt it up or because you want attention. That's not how it goes. Words now are weaponized very well now. And that's what he did. He weaponized a word and he misappropriated a word for the situation. Where on earth are you threatened when we're several feet away and I'm asking about marketing?
Right. If anything, I'm here to help.
Yeah, so it was just like, if that's what, and he didn't like the fact that you moved just as swiftly as he slung that word. So you're like, okay, you told Chris, it's like you alarmed everyone. Do not have me in close proximity and contact with this person.
A person like that at Wilson Logistics, that's the same person that will randomly call the cops on a black guy in a neighborhood and get him murdered. That's the same thing. It's like he's just a male Karen. It's like you went there 0 to 100. Yeah. And it's like I'm thinking we're having a great conversation. I'm smiling and everything. It's like, whoa, where is this coming from?
Yeah.
When did we get to threatening people? I'm here trying to I'm gonna talk to you to go get something to eat. Like, what are you talking about? I work for the company.
Yeah.
I'm here to promote the company. Why are you saying threatening words?
And that's why it's very important that we differentiate, because not everybody does it. But it's very important that we differentiate who does and who doesn't.
But that's why I said I can't say Wilson Logistics, the entity, is
but
racist.
The VP there does.
But the DM, and that guy,
that VP.
See, it happened so quick that I didn't even record it. I wish I could have recorded it.
No, well, I heard it because we were on the phone. We were on the phone, and I just heard it was like background noise. Like, I'm on the phone with you, and I even heard you change. You were talking regular, and what perked my ear was, he said something, I could barely hear what he was saying, but it was like a steady conversation, and all of a sudden it just accelerated. I'm like, what just happened? And you just went into instant, like...
Yeah, instant lawyer. Now you have to explain to me.
And so I'm like listening in.
Well, if you're going to threaten me,
he kept saying, he was like, well, if you're going to... I'm like thinking to myself, when did he threaten you?
When did I threaten you, bro?
What are you talking about?
I am Christmas. I am literally walking Christmas. Like, why are you saying threat? What are you talking about? What I be threatening you with? What do I have? I don't even know you. How could I threaten you? What can I threaten you with? Besides beating you up?
And I'm thinking, like, what? My thing is, even if it was posture or whatever, the problem is this, sir. You are having an adult conversation. At any point or time, if something is not feeling right, excuse yourself. Hey, you know what? I have a call, excuse me, let me go. There's so many other ways, and people like to play that, oh, well, no, at the time, or you don't know what it feels like, or you would know to do in that situation. See, the thing is, there is no situation.
Yeah.
We're not going to imagine that there was a situation, because trust me, if there was a situation, you would have known.
You would have known it.
So that whole, like I said, what we're doing in today's world is we're taking extremities and making them normal. No, they're not. there was no reason. It was uncalled for. Your opinion was wrong of him. Because, like I said, you would have never walked up to someone that you felt like was threatening. You would have never engaged in conversation with someone
right beside me, unless you just one of them dudes. I wish something would happen so I could kill a black person. Which a lot of you are out there like that. Which, hey, I can't get into that. I can't speak to that. I'm here to help. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking to marketing because maybe they wanted me to do videos based around the company. Yeah. But you took it so wrong, and it's like the first thing I did was like, okay, well, you need to get away from me.
And let me tell you something, guys. When I say TV's like, I don't know what it is, but like, white people love TV. I don't know what it is. I just feel like at the end of the day, they really, honestly, they get you more than anything. Like, they're like, yo, this guy. Awesome guy. It just never feels like it's just so funny to me. Like, they'll be like, yo, this one right here, this guy. This is, like you said, walking Christmas, right?
Yes, like, dude, I make things better. How is this a threat? You're misreading this whole situation. Yeah. But since you can't read it correctly, I'm gonna get away from you. Yeah. Because too many times situations like this end up with people like me dying. Yeah. So I'm gonna just, you know what, walk away. Yeah. And that's what offended him. Yeah. I immediately said, no, you've lost the privilege to call me. Go away. Yeah. Goodbye. Go. Wait, I'm a person of merit. Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not. You work for Wilson Logistics, means you're nothing. Yes, you're a trashy drive-in company, bro. I'm done with you. You're a stepping stone to people going to Landstar. That's it. I'm done. That's all you're gonna be. That's all you'll ever be. You're a wannabe Prime. And Prime don't even want to be that close to me. You're going over there. Yeah, your terminal's in Pacific Washington. Like, where rock stars go to commit suicide. Like, enjoy the Western 11. Yeah, enjoy that. I was with that company. Their score is so bad. I was freaking. They freaking. I got 11 inspections in 6 to 8 months. Yeah, man. It's like, good gracious, why am I getting pulled in so much? Enjoy the Western 11. Yeah, kill yourself. yeah, I'm not about to sit here and do this with you. No. So my thing is, this would just be a good day. You could offer me a coffee, we got a Coke and a smile, everything would have been good. Yeah, the one thing about E.W. Wiley, man, they're the love is together. The love is nice. The love is open arms. It's, well, you know what it is? It's realistic love. Yeah. It's not overzealous. It's appreciation. It's appreciation. Yeah, it's like, it's courteous, it's polite. It's not something where you gotta look through squinted eyes and say, what's going on? It's really just normal people. Like, you know, they could be having a bad day, but they'll still, you know what, hey, what's going on, driver? I'm sorry, they don't say driver. They'll say your name. Yeah. That's even if you say, oh, it's truck 19 so they'll wait for the computer to pull it up. Yeah. And say, Sean, how are you doing? But now they got it where they'll call, hey, Sean. Right. Or like if they're calling or if you call in, they now know. I don't know how they're doing it, but to be honest, I think it's not a lot of them. I mean, not a lot of them. I don't think it's a lot of drivers. And I don't think it is either. And I think once you catch someone's voice, and see, they looking at your YouTube too, so they already know the voice. They're like, oh, this is TV. What's going on, Sean? What's up? Cool video. Right. Gonna pick this up, man. What time I gotta be there? Man, get there when you get there. Let them rush you. Like, lovely. Thanks for her. When they say, tell Dara hi. Like, right, like, you don't even know her like this. Tell Dara hi. Working that dress. Okay, gotta come quickly. Because like I said, I know they're looking like she's really helping them. Like, that is not. She's like really doing it. Real couple abuse. Like, this is brutal to watch. I wouldn't be surprised to have like bets going on. Like, do you think she's not gonna lift it? She's not gonna lift it. No way she's lifting it. Give me my 10, bro. Yeah. She did it. I tried to lift it. I couldn't lift it. I know she's not gonna lift it. Bam, put it over there. Oh! Give me the $10 bill. Collected $10 across the school. All right, because y'all don't understand. I don't turn the camera on unless it's a bad situation. Yeah, no, he just. When I get my son. Oh my God. I can't wait. We were telling him to, we were like, so. Because he will act like he'll be seeing me. Right. Go to, we were like, all right, so, you know, we're going to get you in the summer. And he's like, yeah. Like, he just cheeses, not realizing what's happening. And it's just like, so you're going to take my place because I'm going to be, you know, home. And so he's like, I mean, just gonna sit there. No. No. That was you getting here immediately means that I'm not climbing on the truck anymore. I'm barely lifting tarps. I dang sure ain't getting no harnesses.
You know he ain't got no upper body strength.
None of that. Well, he plays football, so he got a little scrim. But he ain't got no technique.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, take me back.
I'm tired. There's no war.
Mama!
I want to come home. Nope.
Yeah.
Oh no, you like lying, huh? Okay, well, you going out there and do what your dad do. It won't be so easy to ask me for the money.
Yeah, right. You know it's bad when you take the money. I don't
want the money. I want to go home. I don't want to be here anymore.
There's a couple times I did that. I was like, or it'd be, I'll work, right, y'all. I'll do a double securement. And then the truck is shut down for the evening. You know, I'll cook for him and stuff. You know, still doing what I'm supposed to do. But it'd be that, all right, it's time to go bed. He looking, got that Marvin Gaye look in his eyes. And I'm looking at him, don't you even swing that way. Don't you, and he like, hey, baby, or he'll touch my back and I'm like, oh! What you?
You know
what if you don't get off?
You know it's bad when they try to preempt him to go to sleep.
I mean, I rushed in the bed. I was like, whoop! Like,
yeah, last night it was just not happening.
It wasn't happening. I was like, you're gonna rebuke my love? Get off me.
There's no marital congress.
Yeah, I mean, that's the truth about working together. Sometimes, like I said, a lot of people want to put on the air as, oh, we love each other every single day. You can love someone every day, but that don't mean you want to be humping them. Like,
yeah, you don't mean you like them that day.
Yeah.
Some days I just flat out don't like you as a person.
Yeah, like I mean, when it's double securement day, I have a special.
It's the whining. Oh my God! It's the whining. It's the But no, you know, they ain't ready. We'll go get something to eat. That's not how this works.
Listen.
You don't get to just randomly go sit down for an hour and eat if you know you gotta get the work done.
Listen, let me tell y'all something.
Attitude, bro.
In order for me to get through it, I gotta release it. It's like a kettle. I gotta release that steam, and it's easier for me to just talk it out than, because my personality is I'll walk away. Like when things are like, you know, too crazy, I'll just zone out and just walk away. So I was like, you know what, no, the flat bean, I'm gonna see it through, but I be complaining, yo, and he be just laughing like, yo, it is not that.
It's like, this is not that bad. Because the thing about Wiley's loads, they're not that hard to secure. They're pretty straightforward. Because it feels like, I don't know, it seems like they're working on contracts. So you're getting the same thing.
You know what it was? It was like the headache rack block. It'd be the snowball effect of so many things happening. And so it'll just be a compound of, you know, like I may stub my toe, then the chain fell, then I got dirt kicked up in my eye, then the tarp is from, it'd be a combination, and I'd be like, that's it, I'm cooked. And then, boom, you know, I'm ready to go on. But no, I mean
I should have recorded how badly your ratchet handle was yesterday. I'll do it next time. We'll take it off. Because what's happening is a lot of guys, you know, they're not taking care of the ratchets. And ratchets are like women. You've got to take care of them. You can get a couple of good uses, but it'll start, the ratchet will start not screwing. It'll rust up. That's why you gotta oil it. You gotta, you know, take care of your equipment. And so in the middle of her ratcheting, it was stopping. It wasn't going through. One side was screwing in, the other side wasn't.
I didn't even catch it.
Yeah, she's so tired of working. She just keeps ratcheting it. It's like, you cannot do that.
But wait a minute, how about we go and we switch out the ratchets with the maintenance guy?
Right.
And he tried his best not to give us those well-oiled ones he had. It was like, all you need is a little oil. No, we want the ones you got. And those things were juicy.
Yeah, they were juicy.
They were juicy.
I mean, it didn't slip right on. No spinach, no nothing. I'm gonna go there and mess with him every time, man.
Every time. He's cool,
Hey, let me get 3 more ratchets after this. I mean, you don't need no ratchets.
He's like so like on point. Like, did I get 3 ratchets?
Yeah, last time. Yeah, but yours be extra greasy.
Yo, his was juicy.
They was like ribs, bro. Extra greasy. And he kept them closed in.
I know.
I'm gonna start doing that. Maybe that's how he keeps the like, well, it's raining, man. Hallelujah. Like, it is so easy.
As soon as he gave it, my day just got better. It was just
Right. And it just went quick. Like, that's what I'm talking
That's what
about.
I'm talking about. We just needed some juicy
We
ranch.
just need some juicy ratchets. So now it's like, I know after I take my ratchets off, close them
Yeah,
to protect the screw part.
yeah. And get some baby oil for that thing.
Yeah, he said he using penetrating oil.
That
That
sounds.
sounds very off-putting. Like, sir, I'm a Christian. I don't like you doing
I
that.
know.
Like,
But he was holding on to like he really didn't want to go to ranch.
I mean, these things were so greasy. They were greasy on the outside. Though.
Yeah.
It just looked like they was just plump and greasy.
Yeah, they look brand new. Like he greased the entire unit. Like it was just like,
I think he dunking them.
oh man, that's my type of guy.
He just put a little hanger on them and just dip them in the vat of grease.
And let it
pull them out.
marinate,
There
let
you
it
go.
marinate overnight.
Yeah, see, I be penetrating on it. All right, thank you.
I knew he didn't want to give it to us because we came to him with the
Raggedy
raggedy we
one.
had, and he stood there. He did not move. Like all you need is grease.
All you need is grease.
And we're like, we don't. It's more than
It's not working.
And he was just like, oh. And
Then
he
you
went
probably
back to his to the
He probably
shed
gonna
part.
sit there, grease them up, and give them to the next person.
Yeah,
And they probably work just fine. He probably was right.
yeah. No, he's probably right.
But I like yo greasy.
Yeah, because they were greased up. Thank God we had gloves on. Thank goodness, man. That was so
Yeah, they
funny.
was greasy, but they work like a charm.
I
though.
know.
Whatever he doing.
And like you said, if your tools don't work correctly,
Swap
it just
out.
makes your day like so much harder. Like we were 70% done. Chains on, branches
Last
blazed,
two would not go.
they just wouldn't go. And that's when I started saying, all right, I'm changing my occupation. I want to be a ballerina now.
Right, And then we get to the dude says, oh, you don't need 4 ratchet on this one.
Oh, that was like the one.
That's how you feel.
let me
The
tell you
2
something.
ratchets I got from you, Bill, was for that.
I literally looked at you with daggers in my eyes. I was like,
And you can't have too many ratchets.
and you're like, that's what you looked at me and tried to play it off. Well, you can never be, over secure. And I was like,
Yeah, but what was the difference of 2 ratchets?
well, he gave us like a giblet. That was like an inside tip. He's like, see, the 219s,
Right.
they weigh less, so you don't need all
You don't
that.
need
But
all
the
that.
218s, you're going to need 3.
You double working.
Now the 225s, those skid steers, they gonna need about 8. Like,
50s.
yeah, he was like giving us the right in the notebook.
See, really what I need is the exact weight,
Yeah.
so I can just go through and look on the paperwork and see which one is over that
There you
weight.
go, yeah.
Because these fools are remembering model numbers.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for that.
That's what I was like, man, you know how many skid steers he done seen in his life to
Right.
know the model number?
Yeah, that ain't nothing but a 250. Right. What does that mean?
No, we really like it here, y'all. I mean, because just listen to the conversations. They're just like so 90s, just all over the place, happenstance conversations, because it's really not that bad being here. Like, it's trucking. Trucking has its days overall, but from the company's perspective, they treat you like an adult, man. They treat you like an adult. They're very communicative. They are. But nonetheless, they're about what the job entails. It's not a lot of silliness or disregard for you as a human being. So if you gotta take home time, take your home time. You know what I'm saying? If you have to, take a couple hours, or hey, could you load me the more? They're very pro trucker.
Yeah.
Very pro trucker. Like they get it.
The appreciation is at an all-time high.
Yeah.
And it's just straight to the point. No one's throwing disrespect around.
No.
To me, night dispatch, they're not overtly disrespectful.
No.
You can tell they're tired, but they're not.
No.
It's just a totally different thing.
They take your call. They log it. They reassure you that someone will help you. That's
And
one
they
thing.
do call back.
And they do call back. I give them that. They will reassure you that someone will help you. If they're not able to do it, someone will call back. And that's that. But they do treat you as a adult. Not a human, an adult. I think people don't understand how much adults get treated really badly. So they treat
they got that in spades. They got that in Texas. They got that in North Carolina. They got that in Tennessee. They got that in California. They got it everywhere. They got it everywhere. They got a glass division. If you don't feel like doing all that securement and tarp, they got a glass division. You don't have to do tarp division. You just slide it, get tarp.
Yeah.
They got every excuse you would have. They have taken care of it.
Yeah, because all you gotta do for real is just tell. What I like is you tell them what you want, and they not that they'll have something to accommodate. Usually they'll just throw accounts out based off the money. This one is like you gotta come to them and say, you know, like you said, I'm having a baby.
Right.
I want to be home every night. What do you got for me? And they be like, we got ABC and 15.
Go to Sanford and freaking secure them cat loads and do that all day.
So that's what it be like. So that's why I was just like, you know, being treated as an adult. You come to them, you know, correctly. And I say more to y'all because y'all are beat down.
Yeah, you're used to it being a conflict.
Yeah,
there is no conflict.
It's no conflict. So y'all gonna have to make sure when you come to a place like this, you know, you gotta do your work. You gotta do your soul searching.
Heal.
You gotta heal. And then, you know, because it's gonna be a little bit of they trying to get me.
They trying to get me.
They too nice.
Yeah, why y'all so nice?
And then you're gonna try to pull a fast one. It's like it wasn't worth it because it's like
so I went that way. So I'll just come get it in the morning. Perfect. You have all the way until 13. You're like, what? But I just finessed you. You really didn't.
You really?
No, you don't have to drop it off till 1300.
I just finessed you.
You should have stayed in and got some rest. Oh my god. Okay. You want to go to the hotel? We got a hotel. Just go to the hotel and get some rest.
But I just finessed you.
No, you're in. It says right there on the paper, 1300. 07 to 1300. You're good, buddy.
Yo, that's so funny.
Didn't need an excuse.
It would be down. It would be down.
So he called me and gave me that raise. I was ready to fight. What, Jim? I'm going to give you more money. What?
I mean, and then what made it funny? Got off the phone.
Yeah.
All right, Sean. Well, after that,
All right, well, zippity do not fine.
It was not sitting up there while you were going through your emotions.
Got other calls to make. Why are you crying? Stop crying. Come on. Let's go here.
See, my mama always told me that one day they was gonna appreciate me. Like it was so. You looked at me with the face like.
Yeah, I got video of it.
Yeah, you were just like, what's happening?
What happened and where was I?
I mean, he was speechless. You were speechless.
Yeah,
like, and usually you have stuff to say, but this one, they got you. They were like,
yeah.
So
758, 65.
You were like,
why are you doing that? I thought, am I in trouble? Did I do something?
Yo, that was so.
No, man, I just want to let you know we appreciate you. Wow.
She was like, I don't want to sound like I don't appreciate, but why am I getting this money?
Yeah, I feel like the money's dirty now. Like I don't know what you want for this. Like the comedian said, I gotta take my pants off.
I don't have to do nothing strange for this. It's changed.
Now we type it up for 12 months. Now you ain't in 12 months. Oh! You trying to give me some money, Bill? Oh man.
And that's when he made the commercial.
Yeah, I said, commercial rubbing. Quiet! Teacher needs to teach stuff. Like immediate jingle. Like,
Like, roll the camera. All right, so working at E.W. Wiley has been...
I should have put it at the bottom, selling out. Yeah, I sold out. It's over. What about the fight? I'm stop fighting now. I'm good.
Yo, he immediately said...
Switched my tone.
He's like, hi, Julie.
Juliana, how you doing? We might have to call you Juliana.
That is so funny.
Tell me what you need.
Oh my god! I mean, I laughed a full day. Like I just couldn't stop laughing because I was like, he's like on the website. Where's your store? I need the EW.
I need a jacket.
I need a jacket.
I need a jacket. Under Armour.
The bottle opener, the
socks,
rug, everything. He's just like, I want it all.
I don't have a baby yet, but I want the baby onesie that says Wiley across it. Yeah, he's a Wiley baby.
He's a Wiley baby.
Because I'm chilling. I'm telling you something. I done got settled in good.
Yeah, settled in good.
Like, I'm already looking for real estate. And I wanted to look like the Wiley Terminal.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give you no regular
stuff. I'm trying to put my bid in to work at the company so that way we can be that legit couple. Like,
there's always one couple that does that.
Yeah.
So my husband drives.
My husband drives and she works as a DM. She's
Yeah, she's at a DM or reception or something.
Yeah, that's it.
Man, I'd take any one of them joints.
That is so funny. He immediately made a commercial, y'all. Immediately.
Because my thing is, I want my people to feel good.
Yeah, no, it feels good. It feels good to feel good.
It does.
It feels good to feel good, man.
Now, I'll tell you, before this company, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm sorry, that's where I was in life.
Boy, I can't.
Yes, what's up with the fog?
I know, right?
I'm just trying to get the heck off 77.
Up by any means.
Yes. I'm trying to get the heck off 77.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, y'all, going back to the basics is basically doing like a second chance thing. And coming in it with a fresh pair of eyes and not being so uptight, not being so quick to think because we've been doing it. Like I said, I'm celebrating my 4th year in a couple months, and you know, with TV at basically coming up on his 10th year. I just think that, you know what, I was just thinking this go round or this time into trucking, I'ma just be chill, man. I'm not even gonna look into, I'm not gonna think everyone's trying to get me or everything is just set up to be wrong. You know, like you said, this game is already souped up. So, you know, just trying to come in it with a more positive vibration.
I mean, I used to always say, man, if I was to go back, I would have just stayed company the whole time. I'd have found a good company.
Yeah.
Did the whole time. So I was gone for a while. That's just what I'm going to do. I'm going to find that place, and I'm just going to stay there.
Yeah.
Like, I've been telling people the last 3 trucking jobs, I'm looking for like a legit home. I'm looking for a place where I can just be.
Yeah.
And everybody know that's where I work.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I'm interested in getting done. And they made the criteria. I didn't want to do anything van because I don't like stupid appointments. I went down the list of the things that were burning me out.
Yeah.
I don't want stupid appointments. I don't want to deal with disrespectful DMs to the office people. I want it straight to the point. And I don't mind doing a little manual labor. And waking up and driving in the daytime. And they get everything market. And I wanted the option to go regional and be home every weekend when it was time. And they hit every single marker and more.
Yeah.
Trying to go through the tunnel. I'm gonna go through it. If this tape, you can find that guy that just jumped in front of me.
I mean, he should be farther along the way he was shoving down.
Probably already turned off.
That's
Some freaking super trucker local guy. Ooh, right.
I wonder if people prefer well, no, we know he's all about numbers. They prefer these type of videos
They definitely do.
forward, driving forward.
Watch. Yeah. Into this tunnel.
I don't know why when I go through the tunnel, I just get so nervous and quiet. I'm just like, pay attention.
There's a wall right there.
Yeah.
There's also the fear that the whole thing can collapse in on itself and crush you.
Always, every time, and never fail. Oh my God.
It's a true possibility, so nothing to be, not like it's a irrational focus.
Yeah, it's just like, because it's like you can't just never say never. Like you thinking, oh, it'll never happen. It could,
Yeah, it can definitely happen.
it could be your day, bro. It could be your day.
Duty me out, but you can do it back. See, I do it. Go to sleep before you hit this mountain, this stretch. Drive straight through that thing.
Yeah.
Trying to park on 77 is just a bad deal. Unless you're parking at like 12 o'clock.
Daytime, it was no parking.
No parking.
I was like, everyone is just not doing it. Like, they're just not driving through until it's, like you said, it's dead early in the morning and you can do a street.
You gotta have about 6 hours on your thingy to get all the way up out of here.
Yeah.
Coming from North Carolina all the way out to Ohio. universe may only be seeing this. I don't know. This is the Patreon only type videos that I've been trying to drop and give y'all really candid of what's going on. Thanks to the 90 people who be on my Patreon. Appreciate the love. Trying to get to 150. And yeah, so much more to come. Another thing for y'all on Patreon, when we get a move from the place we get to a new one, I'll do a crib walk around. You know, new vehicles, when new things happen in our life personally. It'll definitely be just for y'all on Patreon.